At first glance, Wales might look small on the map, but dig a little deeper and you'll find some of the most extreme, unusual, and record-breaking geography anywhere in Europe. Here, every mountain, river, and coastline comes with a story that feels almost unbelievable. This country is overflowing with odd records, rare natural wonders, and details that most people never hear about. In this video, we're going through 16 incredible geography facts about Wales that will completely change the way you see it. Over the past 600 million years, the landmass that became Wales has completed an extraordinary 13,000-kilometer journey from near the South Pole to its current position in the Northern Hemisphere. This incredible continental drift is recorded in Wales' diverse rock formations, which preserve evidence of tropical, desert, equatorial, and ice age climates. When Wales was near the South Pole, it experienced frigid conditions, but as it drifted northward, it passed through various climate zones, including tropical coral reefs and arid deserts. This epic journey explains why Wales contains such diverse geological formations and fossil types within a relatively small area. The rocks literally tell the story of a continent on the move, making Wales a unique geological time capsule that chronicles 600 million years of Earth's changing climate and geography. Wales is home to Europe's longest place name. I'm actually going to try to pronounce it. I'll put it on screen so you can pause the video and give it a go yourself. Ready? Here it is. And yes, that's an actual name. If you manage to say it perfectly, you might just deserve an honorary Welsh passport. In Welsh, this mouthful means St Mary's Church in the hollow of the White Hazel near the fierce whirlpool of Llantysilio of the Red Cave. Basically, a set of directions turned into a town name. Located on Anglesey, the village has become a tourist magnet, and the railway station sign alone gets thousands of selfies every year. Wales holds the incredible record for having more castles per square kilometre than any other country in Europe, with over 600 castles scattered across its landscape. That means during medieval times there was a castle approximately every 31 square kilometres. This massive concentration resulted from centuries of conflict between Norman invaders, native Welsh princes, and English forces led by Edward I. From the imposing Caernarfon Castle to the romantic ruins of Carreg-Cennen, these fortresses represent one of the world's greatest collections of medieval military architecture. Each castle tells a unique story of Wales' turbulent but fascinating history, making it a paradise for history enthusiasts. Wales boasts an extraordinary 2,700 kilometres of coastline, which includes the mainland, Anglesey, and over 50 offshore islands. What makes this even more remarkable is the Wales Coast Path, opened in 2012 as the world's first continuous national coastal walking route. This incredible 1,400 kilometre trail allows you to walk almost the entire Welsh coastline, experiencing everything from golden sandy beaches to dramatic limestone cliffs. The path incorporates existing routes like the famous Pembrokeshire Coast Path and offers breathtaking views of pristine heritage coast areas. For a relatively small country, Wales punches well above its weight in terms of coastal diversity and accessibility. Hidden in the Berwyn Mountains is Pistyll Rhaeadr, often thought of as Wales' most iconic waterfall. It drops around 73 metres in 3 stages over a cliff face. The tallest single stage is about 40 metres, but single drop for height alone. Devil's Appendix in Snowdonia surpasses it with a 93-metre freefall. Pistyll Rhaeadr, however, remains celebrated among the 7 wonders of Wales for its dramatic arc, perennial flow, and the mid-laden microclimate that supports rare mosses and plants. Its constant shimmer against rugged mountain terrain gives it a mythical feel, legends of giants and dragons included. Lying under the Brecon Beacons is one of Europe's most extensive cave networks. Dan yr Ogof stretches for 17 kilometres underground, making it one of the longest explored cave systems in the UK. Discovered by the Morgan brothers in 1912 using only candles and primitive equipment. Today, explorers have mapped over 17 kilometres of passageways, though only a small section is open to visitors. The cave system includes Cathedral Cave with its breathtaking dome of St Paul's Chamber, where 12-metre waterfalls cascade around visitors. Bone Cave earned its name from 42 ancient human skeletons discovered within. These underground wonders formed over 300 million years ago and continue attracting cavers from around the world. Wales contains 3 distinct national parks covering 20% of the country's total land area. Snowdonia National Park, established in 1951, covers 2,140 square kilometres of northwestern Wales and includes 60 kilometres of stunning coastline. The Pembrokeshire Coast National Park protects the spectacular coastal scenery of West Wales, including the entire Pembrokeshire Coast Path. The Brecon Beacons National Park extends across southern Powys and contains some of Britain's most important cave systems. Each park showcases different aspects of Welsh geography, from Snowdonia's rugged mountains and glacial valleys, to Pembrokeshire's dramatic sea cliffs and the Brecon Beacon's rolling hills and underground wonders. Together, they preserve Wales' most treasured landscapes. Wales contains a remarkable set of peaks known as the Welsh 3000s, 14 mountains over 915 metres, all crammed into Snowdonia. The highest, Snowdon, rises 1,085 metres, making it taller than anything in England. These peaks were shaped during the last ice age when glaciers carved the dramatic landscapes we see today. The Welsh 3000s challenge includes climbing all 14 peaks within 24 hours, covering approximately 42 kilometres. Beyond Snowdonia, the Brecon Beacons feature Pen y Fan at 886 metres, while the Cambrian Mountains form the backbone of mid-Wales. These mountain ranges create distinct geographical regions and provide Wales with its characteristic rugged beauty. The Severn Estuary, marking Wales' southern border with England, has the world's second highest tidal range, reaching about 15 metres. Only Canada's Bay of Fundy surpasses it. The funnel-like shape of the Bristol Channel forces incoming Atlantic tides into a narrowing space, raising their height dramatically. This tidal energy produces the famous Severn Bore, a wave that travels 11 kilometres inland, drawing surfers worldwide. The extraordinary range has also made the estuary a key site for renewable energy studies, since the power potential increases with the square of the tidal range. It reflects the immense oceanic and geographic forces shaping Wales. Wales' role in geology is so central that three major periods carry Welsh names. The Cambrian comes from Cambria, the Latin for Wales. The Ordovician honours the Ordovices tribe from the northwest, while the Silurian recalls the Silures tribe from the southeast. 19th century geologists studying Welsh rocks use those names to classify Earth's early history. Volcanic activity, upheavals, and diverse formations gave Wales a geological richness that offered a unique research ground. By providing insights into the planet's deep past, Wales secured its place in the development of modern geology. Over 50 islands line the Welsh coast, adding to its maritime character and biodiversity. Anglesey, the largest, is joined to the mainland by bridges, while Holy Island lies just off its west. Pembrokeshire holds the next largest islands, Sgoma, Ramsey, Caldy, and Skocon, which are vital seabird habitats. Bardsey Island off the Llyn Peninsula became known as the Island of 20,000 Saints, thanks to legends of its monastic history. Smaller islets and rocky outcrops host puffins, gannets, and other seabirds, creating thriving colonies. These islands, varied in size and ecology, enrich Wales' natural environment and highlight the country's strong connection to the sea. Thanks to the Atlantic, Wales gets hammered with rainfall. Snowdonia's peaks often exceed 3,000 millimetres a year. Yet just a few kilometres away, valleys stay mild and comparatively dry. These sharp contrasts create microclimates where one side of a mountain might feel like Scotland in drizzle and the other like southern England bathed in sunshine. Southwest winds bring moisture inland. Leeward slopes see fern warming and rain shadows. Between dunes, moors, heaths, and sheltered valleys, the weather molds Wales' ecosystem as much as any mountain or cliff does. After seeing how weather paints the landscape, let's turn to the waterways that cut through that terrain. Rivers that have carved valleys and defined borders. Several of Britain's longest rivers actually begin in Wales. The River Severn, the UK's longest at 354 kilometres, rises on the slopes of Plynlimmon in mid-Wales. The River Wye also starts here, flowing 215 kilometres before joining the Severn. Other rivers, including the Dee, Towy, and Usk, flow into the Bristol Channel, Cardigan Bay, or the Irish Sea. Originating in the Central Highlands, they broaden into valleys and plains as they near the coast. Glacial forces carved dramatic gorges along their paths, creating striking scenery and habitats. These waterways not only shaped Wales' landscape, but also influenced its settlement patterns and culture for thousands of years. Wales' dramatic terrain was born of colossal volcanic activity more than 400 million years ago. A vast system centered on present-day Snowdon expelled about 60 cubic kilometers of debris, laying the foundation of North Wales mountains. Another volcano formed Rhobell Fawr, near Dolgellau. Volcanic ash settling into ancient seas triggered submarine avalanches that later hardened into distinctive rocks seen near Aberystwyth. The collision of land masses raised the Caledonides, and later glaciation carved valleys and peaks. These violent forces created an extraordinary variety of landscapes within a compact area, shaping Wales into one of Europe's most geologically diverse regions. The Cambrian Mountains stretch through Wales' heartland, forming its central highlands. Made largely of Cambrian rocks, the range consists of plateaus and fragmented hills cut by rivers into valleys and moorlands. It links parts of Snowdonia in the north to the Brecon Beacons in the south. creating vital watersheds that feed Wales' major rivers. Unlike a single mountain chain, the Cambrians form a connected highland system that influenced settlement, culture, and history. Remote valleys preserved language and traditions, while the rugged terrain shaped resilient communities. These mountains remain the geographical core of Wales and a defining feature of its identity. Wales holds some of Europe's oldest rocks. Hunter Hill in Powys has formations over 700 million years old, while rocks in Anglesey may exceed 1 billion years, ranking among Britain's most ancient. Anglesey's geology includes 860 million-year-old algal fossils and pillow lavas created on ancient ocean floors. These relics tell a story of shifting continents and early life. Because of this geological diversity, Anglesey earned UNESCO Global Geopark status. The island serves as a natural laboratory for studying Earth's early processes, helping scientists trace how continents formed and moved. Wales' ancient rocks remain invaluable for understanding the planet's distant geological past. So what blew your mind more? That Wales drifted here all the way from near the South Pole? Or that it hides a village name longer than most sentences? Drop your answer in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more geography stories.